Hello and welcome back to the most unflattering angle you could possibly imagine of me, but I have just finished watching Zack Snyder's version of the Justice League, or the original Justice League, as it should have been before Joss Whedon absolutely ruined it. Um, you know, it deserves an Oscar compared to Joss Whedon's cut, which was complete garbage and cringeworthy, and I don't know how Warner Brothers actually allowed them to release that version. Not only did he completely screw up that movie, he made it lose out on $1 billion at the box office. He destroyed an entire universe, and he cut out about 4 or 5 significant characters or actors of colors from the movie, even if they had a huge part, which is just mind-boggling. I mean, how Warner Brothers allowed him to do that is just, again, mind-boggling, as I said. I mean, Ray Fisher, he has had a lot of beef with Warner Brothers, um, and you can actually see why if you watch this movie, because he is the glue that keeps this movie together, and his arc from Joss Whedon Scott was just completely cut out of the movie for I don't know what reason, but for some reason it was cut out. I just want to talk about Joss Whedon a little bit. As I said, he just fucked up, excuse my language, this movie. He should not be allowed near any superhero movies ever again. I mean, Warner Brothers should not allow him to get any work from their studios ever again. He should stay as far away from Warner Brothers as possible. They should not allow him to work there ever again. Well, he fucked up the movie, and he made them lose a shit ton of money. I mean, if Zack Snyder's version of the Justice League released in theaters, it would have gotten $1 billion, no problem. But since Joss Whedon just fucked up the movie and released a shitty version of Justice League that doesn't represent the characters at all, it just grew about what was it? About 700 million? I mean, 700 million for a Justice League movie is just appalling. Considering Aquaman got $1 billion, the Justice League should have made more than $1 billion. I mean, Wonder Woman was a great movie. It should have made $1 billion. It made about $600-700 million. It was a great movie. You can't really compare those two, Justice League and Wonder Woman, to each other. I mean, Wonder Woman is just miles above. I mean, Justice League is hands down the worst DC Extended Universe movie ever made. Zack Snyder's version is completely different, okay? Not only is it 4 hours of goodness, it has about 2 hours of scenes that were not present in the original version. Darkseid, which was not present in the original movie at all. It does make a huge appearance in this movie. I mean, he is more behind the scenes, but I mean, the end of the movie just has a huge build up to a part 2, which Joss Whedon's Justice League just didn't have. It didn't have a setup to an entire sequel, probably because Warner Brothers knew that the movie was totally a lost cause, and they just didn't want to set up a sequel. Or Joss Whedon, as I think, had an agenda, because he worked for Marvel, and he just had to sabotage this movie. He just had to release this piece of shit movie. to end an entire universe of movies, because if you've seen this movie, you want a sequel to this movie. Ends with again, spoiler alert, with Darkseid wanting to come to Earth because, you know, in the original they beat Steppenwolf, of course, and well, Darkseid wants to take it into his own hands, like he did when he faced the old gods and the alliance of men, Atlanteans and Amazons, and the poor Green Lantern that got killed. But he wants to, you know, obviously conquer Earth, but the important thing here is that the anti-life equation makes an appearance. So the Earth is the anti-life equation, and obviously Darkseid wants the anti-life equation. Steppenwolf found it for him. He suddenly got decapitated, and you know, Steppenwolf in this movie, he's just more of a character other than just another villain. I don't know what to say, poster boy villain. I mean, he has an entire arc in this one. You know why he does what he does. I mean, he wants to get back in Darkseid's good graces because somehow he has wronged Darkseid for some reason that has not been explained. But Darkseid and all of the people on Apocalypse just hate, for some reason, hate Steppenwolf. I mean, when he died, he crushed his head, sent it back to the boom tube, back to Apocalypse, and his decapitated head, and Darkseid just crushed his head and said, you know what, I'm going to have to use the old ways, and he's gonna come himself. But sadly, we are probably not ever gonna see a sequel because this movie released on HBO Max, which means that it lost out on a huge revenue. Probably won't be seeing a sequel, which is sad because I really want the Snyderverse to continue. I mean, we need a Man of Steel sequel desperately, very desperately. And you know, as you know, or as you may not know, Martian Manhunter appears in the movie as well, which is just great. I mean, I love Martian Manhunter. You know, they really say Martian Manhunter keeps, or is the glue that keeps Justice League together. But in this movie, Cyborg got that role, and he just has a huge part in this movie. As I said earlier, I don't understand how he could cut out so much of Cyborg stuff, because, you know, in the first Justice League, or the first Justice League, in Joss Whedon's Justice League movie, you just feel Cyborg is just another character that, yeah, he's there, he's cool, Cyborg is cool, but you know, he's just there. But in this movie, he has a huge part. Without Cyborg, you know, Justice League would be annihilated. No, it would be the nightmare sequence all over again, but it would be reality this time. First of all, that scene where Superman carries that building for comedic effect, that's gone. Where Barry Allen pushes that truck is gone. The entire family is cut out. I mean, Steppenwolf's base is set in a town or city with no people. It's abandoned, so no people in that town, which is great. And no more Barry Allen falling on Diana's chest. That's not present in this movie, which is nice. The characters' backstories are also, or I say backstories are, but not really. Backstories are more explained in this version. In Joss Whedon's version, he just brushed over all that shit. I felt sad for Zack Snyder because Joss Whedon just completely fucked his legacy He was just supposed to come in to do some reshoots or some shit, but he ended up completely changing the movie. This movie is completely different in every way. Obviously, they still had to battle Steppenwolf and all that, but I mean, even Steppenwolf had his design changed, and I believe his voice got changed as well, and the music is much better. I believe the return of Junkie XL and Hans Zimmer again. I mean, they got sacked from Joss Whedon Scott for some reason, even though the music is epic. And we get the black suit Superman, no mustache CGI shit Superman. I can't overestimate how much goodness Zack Snyder's Justice League is. I love the movie. I want more. This makes me want more Ben Affleck, because Batman had a incredible redemption arc in this movie. Again, Henry Cavill also has more to do in this one. It feels more emotional, and especially, no, it just makes more sense in this version why Steppenwolf comes to Earth. And the reason why he comes to Earth is because Superman, the Kryptonian, dies, okay? They fear Kryptonians. And after he has been killed, there's no stopping them. They are not afraid anymore. Then they come. That is the significance of Superman. Superman is just so much stronger than Wonder Woman. It's absolutely insane. I mean, Superman just came in and slapped Steppenwolf around like he was a teddy bear, when Wonder Woman and Aquaman struggled to, beat him together. The beginning scene of this movie compared to Joss Whedon's movie, where it's a shitty CGI, shot on phone bullshit. This scene is where Superman, or Doomsday, kills Superman, and he lets out this huge scream, and it just shockwaves through everywhere. Everyone can hear it. And again, 4 hours. I already want to rewatch this movie again, and it actually makes me want to rewatch Justice League by Joss Whedon, not because I want to watch it again, but just because I want to see how different they are from each other, how much better Zack Snyder's Justice League is compared to that one. Because, as I said, huge difference. You can see on IGN videos or what's it called, Watch Mojo videos on how those versions are different. But that's it from me. If you haven't seen Zack Snyder's Justice League, subscribe to HBO or HBO Max or HBO Nordic or HBO Max. You can find the movie on there. Zack Snyder's Justice League. Go watch it. Epic movie. It's fantastic. It's just fantastic. I love it, especially the epilogue. The epilogue is amazing. I'm not gonna spoil the epilogue for you because you just have to see it for yourself. Props to Zack Snyder for not cutting out all the black actors and Asian actors, or just the actors of colors in general. I mean, how could he cut out Martian Manhunter? Martian Manhunter is such an epic character. It's just such an important character to the Justice League, and Joss Whedon cut him out of the movie. We didn't see him at all. Not one single time, not even a snippet of Martian Manhunter we saw. And I just want to say props to Amy Adams. Amy Adams is always amazing. What a fantastic actor. But that's all from me. This video has been far too long. I will see you later.